Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart Tarot and welcome back to another timeless pick a card reading. Today we are doing a reading about what do you need to hear right now. And I have selected 3 different piles. We have pile number 1 on the left with the Lion Strider Tarot and the beautiful lepidolite crystal. We have pile number 2 with the Orion's Animal Tarot and the clear Aura Quartz. And I must add that this clear quartz does have a few like little smudges inside. And for pile number 3 we have the This Might Hurt Tarot. I recently got this one and I really wanted to use it, and I selected the pyrite crystal with it. So pick the pile you feel most drawn to and let's see what you need to hear right now. Hello my lovely pile number 1. If you pick the lepidolite crystal and the Lion Strider Tarot, this is going to be your reading on what you need to hear right now. We are going to start out with the tarot first, and then we're checking out some oracle cards as well, and ending it off with some channeled messages. So let's take a look at what do you need to hear right now. So Spirit, can you please tell us what pile number 1 needs to hear right now? So is there anything specific that pile number 1 needs to hear? We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse as our first 2 cards. We're gonna keep in mind that they came out together, so it might be that that message is just one message on itself, but we're gonna see what the spread will do. So Spirit, what else do we have? We have the Death card. Let me adjust that. There you go. I love this deck, by the way. It always reads very clearly and it shuffles very smoothly. So good choice for picking this deck. And also the lepidolite crystal. The lepidolite, is a very gentle stone. It's very loving, caring, nurturing. So maybe that is what you need at this time. We also have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Cups reversed, and the Chariot. We have space for more cards, right? I'm gonna move them up a little bit. We're just gonna try and make it fit underneath. Can you still see? I'm afraid not, right? Whoops, that was my dog bumping into the camera. Maybe I'll just do 1 row. Like you guys know, you are the first pile, so I always have to figure it out in the first pile how I'm gonna do this reading. I don't really plan much in advance. I just take a look at my decks and I'm like, okay, this is what I feel is what I want to do today. So there we go. Let's check the bottom of the deck energy. The 5 of Wands. We see 2 dogs fighting. So I'm gonna put that right in the middle for now. Although you guys cannot fully see, but I think you'll kind of see. By the way, is it straight? I don't think so. I think I'm crooked. Crooked? Yeah. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I'm sorry. So as you guys might know, I have been out of the reading type of thing for a long while. I'm just starting it back up again. I've done a few readings now and I really enjoy reading, so that's why I just decided to pick it back up again. I am still a little bit insecure and a little bit nervous, but I think you guys are very loving and gentle souls, and I'm just glad that you're here and that you're actually willing to listen to me talk and read your cards for you. So thank you very much for being here. You would really help me out by giving me a like and commenting and stuff, but you don't feel the need to do that if you don't want to. But let's dig into the cards now because I'm rambling. So the first cards that came out were the 4 of Pentacles and the Tower reversed. And this is a very clear message. It came in very clearly to me, especially when they just flew out together. So the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to something very tightly. And it might be holding on to a grudge. It might be holding on to finances very tightly. And we can see that there is a need for you to let go of that. So maybe there is a need to forgive someone. It might be about a connection that you have to forgive someone in order for yourself to move forward in life, to just let that tension be removed. But it could also, like I said, be about finances, like always being in a lack mindset, feeling that you need to hoard stuff because otherwise you might lose it. And with the Tower in reverse here, it's like there is a big change happening. Your foundations are being dissolved, like your foundations are shaking and everything that's got to go is going. And I think that you know that. The Tower being reversed clearly shows us that you know that things need to change, or things are about to change. But somehow it might be very hard to go with that flow and to go with that change. But it's going to happen regardless. That's why the Tower is here. Like, it's definitely happening. Things are changing. A lot is about to unravel. And the best thing you can do now is just go with the flow. With the Five of Wands as the bottom of the deck energy as well, we can see like you're still trying to go against it. It's not like you're really fighting, but at the same time, it's you might be going back and forth, like, do I really want this? And then getting back into a fear of what's about to happen. The fear of getting into that unknown space. But with the Death card, it talks about a rebirth. So although your foundations, they might be pretty solid, but everything that you have next to, or everything adjacent, like maybe your whole world is about to change, but you know you have the foundations to keep your mind straight and to keep everything together. And I think that's it. You might not have that mindset yet, but you will, especially with this Death card. So this change that you're going through, or that's about to happen for you, will help you with your mindset, especially with the Death card and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, usually upright, means that you feel stuck, that your mind is holding you a prisoner, but it's reversed now. So it shows us that you are finally unraveling the mind. You are finally letting go of mindsets that no longer serve you, letting go of the past, with the Six of Cups in reverse as well. The Six of Cups also might be about innocence and losing your innocence. But in this reading, I really feel like it's going to be about you letting go of the past, letting go of things that have happened in the past, and letting go of thought patterns that you created because of the things that happened in your past. And it's really going to help you move forward with the Chariot. And the Chariot is one of the fastest cards that there is. And because it's a major arcana, it also talks again about a big shift, a big move forward, a big leveling up of some sorts. So what you need to hear right now is that this thing is happening if you want it to or not. And the best thing to do is to go with it. Try to let go of control with this Four of Pentacles. Try to let go of that control. And you will see that something better is coming. And you are actually leveling up in life. With this Death card, there is a rebirth happening. So this might encompass your whole life. It might be a big part of your life. So maybe you're moving homes, especially with the Chariot as well. You might move to a different city, a different country. You might have a change in work. So maybe you are going to get a new job. You might just have a whole new group of friends, letting go of old relationships that are no longer doing it for you. Maybe even relationships that you had a lot of disagreements with, a lot of arguments with. So there is a lot of good things coming, and I think Spirit wants you to know that. Like, You should be happy about this change, although it might not feel this way. It's gonna end up being even better than you expected. So I think that's about it for the tarot part of this reading. Now let me get out your oracle cards. We have quite a few, and again, I told you in the introduction, I just received a few new decks, and these two are new as well, so I was very hyped to try them out. So let's see what your messages are. The first card we have is healing. So clearly you have done a lot of healing in the past period. I don't really see a lot of hermit energy, but I do see with the Eight of Swords being reversed that you might have been in a place that your mind was not working with you. You felt stuck, you felt stagnant, you felt like you had no place to go or no way out. And with this change coming in, it's like you have to take a leap of faith somehow, although the Fool is not here, but there is a need to take that leap of faith. And you can only take that risk, or you can only let go of that control once you have healed enough. So Spirit is telling you that you have done that healing work already and that you're fully ready to get into this new cycle and to go through this transformation. We also have emotion. So yeah, I think that your emotions might get in the way of what you're trying to create at this time a little bit. That your mind is still a little bit in that repetitive behavior or a different mindset, a lack mindset, as if you're not receiving enough. And that once you get into that mindset, that has a huge influence on your emotions. Especially now that I'm seeing that it's underneath the Chariot, it kind of shows me that your emotion has a big influence on this movement, on when it's happening and how it's about to come. So you might want to pay attention to your emotions and try to keep them in check. Maybe do some grounding exercises or get into movement to get out of a certain emotion that you know is not really helping you. I think that you are in full of control of your emotions, and you better take advantage of that, so to say. Let's see what else we have. We also have release, and it says to let go, to say goodbye, to set free, to leave, to move on, and move forward. What a beautiful message, and it fits so well with your tarot cards. So again, with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, we saw that release energy as well, letting go of something. So this might be letting go of a job, of a connection, of a house if you're moving. It might be really letting go of a whole life that you've built for yourself that no longer resonates. But there is a big need for you to release the old, so you can fully go through this rebirth process and invite in all the new exciting things that are about to come for you. And I don't know if you guys notice, my voice is a little bit raspy. So there might also be a need to speak up for yourself. The throat is associated with the throat chakra, and obviously, as you can hear, my throat is affected. So yeah, there might be some throat work to be done. Speak up, speak your truth, and by doing that, you will also bring along a lot of changes. Maybe some positive affirmation would really help you out as well. Just keep repeating what you believe or what you want to believe, what your truth is. You can ask the universe for whatever you like by just stating, universe, I want more joy and happiness in my life. Or I am entitled to everything. It's a very strong mantra that could really help you out of this situation. We also have world view. Let me do it like this, by the way. World view. Your point of view, your perspective, your opinions, and your attitude. You can also dive deeper and use this card to explore your core values, ingrained beliefs, and childhood conditioning. So yeah, that's the thing that you've been working through. The old beliefs that you've had, you're releasing them now. And by releasing that, you're able to attract better, to receive more than you've ever hoped for, or your old dreams, the things that you wanted to accomplish in life, now they might even seem small because you know that you're worthy of so much more. And by knowing that, you will be able to attract more. So good for you guys for really improving your own mindset, your own beliefs, working through old trauma. I'm impressed. Let's see what else we have. So these are the new 2 decks, and I will be using the guidebook for this one. But let's see what this one says. We have, I see that you are here, and I am glad. And we have a lot of ghosts standing there. So this message is about connecting with others, and that you need connection in your life, that it's like watering a plant. Like, plants need water to survive, and just like that, you need connections in your life to feel happy and joyous. So again, there is a message that you might be changing up the people you surround yourself with your friend groups. But I also got the additional meaning in this card of like your ancestors and your guides being with you and seeing that you are going into the depth of your own healing. And they're really just cheering you on. They're so glad that you're doing the work and that you're finally able to shift your old mindsets. Let's put it right here. And last card for the oracle cards. Oh, no, it's the one before that. I'm not sure what it's called in English, sorry. And with the next card, we have flexibility. And this, I think, is a stork. And we have bamboo on the background. And flexibility is all about being able to go with the flow, going well with changes, or not really well, but just trying to move with the changes. And I just saw 15:55 on the timer, so 555 might be a significant number for you guys. And it also talks about major change. So clearly you guys are leveling up. Big changes are coming, if you wanted to or not. But don't be scared, you can handle it. But you need to be flexible. You need to be able to go with the motions of the waves. And with this bamboo as well, like bamboo is very flexible. It won't break, it will bend, it might move a lot, but it will never snap. And I think that that's the way that your mindset might be now. Like previously, your mindset would break if something small happened, and now you're better able to navigate your mindset. Like if you feel like your mindset is moving a little bit off, you're able to pull it back to center. If you notice that your emotions are in a place that you don't really like, you're able to get yourself moving or distract yourself with something better, and you'll put your mind at rest again. So that flexibility that you have learned over this time is really coming into use in your next chapter, but also in this huge transformation that's coming up for you. So the last oracle card I wanted to get is from the Beyond Lemuria oracle deck, and it has a lot of different pictures on the front and it has a message on the back. So I just really wanted to see for yourself what card pops up and what the message will be. So let's see for pile number 1. What do they need to hear right now, Spirit? Is there... Yeah, there we go. So the card that popped up is the Internal Explorer. Let me show you guys. It's a beautiful card. There we go. And she's holding a beautiful globe. Her crown chakra is activated. So maybe your crown chakra, if it's not activated already, will be activated pretty soon. But yeah, that's the card that you guys got. Let's see what it says. We have Internal Explorer. When we stop looking outside ourselves and surrender to a soft inner focus, we have access to unlimited information and resources. When we stop thinking with the glass ceiling of our intellect, We have access to multidimensional wisdom from the collective consciousness. Everything is there within you, waiting for expression. You are invited to explore the state of flow. You are infinitely amazing being who can infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or go out of your own way. You have the permission you felt you needed. Go within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting for you. Yeah, so we do see that activation of gifts coming up again. And also, again, that feeling that you had a glass ceiling, that your mind was holding you hostage, and that you're finally moving past that. You're finally able to go with that flow and letting go of what your mind has always told you. What a beautiful message. I'm going to put it over here, and we're going to put the picture side up, right? So let's end it off with some channeled messages. I know these cards are not the prettiest, but I made them myself, and I think that counts for something. Okay, so the first one we have is I don't know how to act or respond. So this message might be from someone close to you. It might be from one of your ancestors. It might be from a family member, a friend. You will know who this is from. And if you feel like something's off about it, it doesn't resonate, then just let it flow. To me, this seems like there is an old friend that you used to be pretty close with that now is just creating some distance, or you have created some distance. And there is a little bit of that 5 of Wands energy, like not really fighting, but there's an awkwardness in this connection. And you're not really sure what to do. This person is not really sure what to do. But the advice is to just go with the flow, follow your heart and intuition. If it's meant to be, if this connection is meant to stay in your life, it will. Just go with wherever it will take you. Let's see what else we get. Spirit, is there any other message for pile number 1? I'm sorry. There might be a message for in you. I'm sorry. Wow, my words. So maybe that's what's happening with you too. Like not being able to translate your thoughts into words very well, or maybe learning how to speak whatever you're thinking clearly, or just being able to convey that message that you have in your head, or maybe even that people just perceive whatever you say in a different way than you meant it. Maybe that happens a lot for you. What I wanted to say was there might be a message in pile number 2 for you as well. If you felt drawn to pile number 2, definitely go check it out. I'm not sure what's going to be said in there, but I will find out pretty soon. We also have you are on my mind a lot. So yeah, it might be about a relationship, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, soulmate, whatever you want to call this person. And I just saw 2222 on the monitor. So yeah, that must be about a connection. The number 2s are all about connection. We also have I'm messing with you. So to me, this feels like an ancestor or a guy that's just pretty funny in nature. Maybe someone that passed away that's still in your mind a lot, and you think about all the fun that you had. Somewhat of a prankster. This person is just coming through to say hello and to show you that they're still around and that they're still like peeking from behind the veil. It might be that there's someone else in your life that just is a big prankster, and that's what it's all about. Take it as it resonates. I also have I just want to hug and kiss you. So again, I think it's going to be about this connection right here. And maybe this one as well, but take it as it resonates. For you, it might be something different. It's not just a love channeling deck that I made. It's like general channeled messages. so you will know in what situation it fits in for you. And let's see one more. Spirit, can we get one more channeled message for pile number 1? Yeah, there we go. The last one we have is, you are in my dreams. Ooh, someone's dreaming about you. So they might be someone that has like visions of some sort. So they see a future with you and they really dream about that quite vividly. It might be that they just daydream about you a lot, that they think about you a lot, and that they think about maybe what they've lost or what's about to come. Maybe you have dreams about them as well. Or you have like some kind of vision about your future with this person. But you are definitely in theirs. So that brings me to the end of the reading. If you feel like there is a connection that's being talked about in your life right here, you might want to check out one of my other videos about their current thoughts and feelings, or any other reading that I have about love, because I do have quite a few of those. And if you don't, then this is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. And if you liked it, I would love to get a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, it would be really great to have you on my team, to have a subscriber, because like you can see, I'm still a very small channel and I'm really hoping to do more of these readings, and it would really help me out. It would really support me. And just, I kind of feel good knowing that people actually hear what I'm saying and that it actually resonates. That's one of my biggest fears, is that I think I'm channeling and I think I'm doing a good job, and at the same time, like, oh, everybody's going to be like, this is bullshit, what's she talking about? So just want to be clear, I would love just to see some support that I know I'm doing a little bit of a good job. So thank you so much for watching. You can watch another pile if you'd like, and otherwise I'd love to see you in one of my other videos. Bye guys, have a great day. Hello my lovely pile number 2. If you chose this clear aura quartz, that's not really clear, but again, it doesn't really matter. And the Orion's Animal Tarot, this is going to be your reading. And straight off the bat, we're starting out with the tarot cards. Then we'll be getting into some oracle cards and ending it off with some channeled messages. So let's take a look at what you need to hear right now. Okay, so the first 2 cards, these we're not going to take, but the other cards we're going to take are the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Let me show them to you. So I'll show them like this first. The Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There we go. Beautiful cards, right? I love this deck. It's gorgeous. And again, it has animals. So as a ex-veterinary student, I love all animals, and I specifically love this deck. But let's see what you need to hear right now. Let's see if there are any additional messages for you guys. Spirit, what does pile 2 need to hear right now? I cannot believe that it's just these 2 cards, so we'll just try and see if anything else wants to pop up. But because these cards are coming out a little slower, I do feel like that was the main message. We also have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Let me readjust that again. There we go, the 8 of Wands in reverse. So we can already see that there is, like, all the cards that are coming out are reversed. So it does look like you are dealing with some kind of blockage or blocked energy. I wanted to take them out, so we're doing that. We have the Six of Cups with these two little lambs. And we have Temperance in reverse. I'm going to show it like that first. There you go. And I think we have some more space for some extra cards. Maybe one more. Let's see. So yeah, there is space for one more. Let's see if we can get one more card with the question, what do you need to hear right now? Okay, you guys got two. So we're just gonna take them. We have the Ace of Cups. Ooh, that's a nice card to get. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's a beautiful card. So that came out reverse. Usually I take the bottom of the deck energy, but I think it's supposed to be right here. And that should have been that card. Maybe we will check out, yeah. So the bottom of the deck energy was the Empress, but it's also reversed. Let me show it upright first, or we're gonna leave it upright just so you guys can see. There you go. So that's the bottom of the deck energy. That's the main energy that you're dealing with. We'll put her here. So let's start with that. The main energy that you're in is the Empress, but it's reversed. So it's a blockage. It's stuck, stagnant energy. And we can see that in all the other cards as well. Like there is an energy of maybe not being in flow, or it's like something's not working out in your life at this time. And the Empress being reversed shows us that you're not fully embracing your feminine energy. So the energy of the feminine has to do with going with the flow, following your intuition, taking rest if necessary. It's like you have the work mode, and next to the work mode you have the time for play and fun and enjoyment. And I think that that's the energy that you're lacking at this time. So that's the main focus of this reading. Now we are starting out with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups reversed. And that was the first thing that showed up. And the other cards were kind of slow to follow. So the main message here, we can clearly see that there is an opportunity that's not coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. Like you're trying to manifest a job, or you're trying to manifest more money, or you're trying to manifest a house. So there's something that you want to get in life, something materialistic. It might be something different than I just had as an example, but there's something big or something significant that you want in your life. And it's like you're almost there, but it's just not coming in. And we can see with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups being here, that it's something that you really love and you're really hoping for. But again, it's blocked. So Spirit wants to give you that, but you're kind of in your own way with the Knight of Cups reversed. It's like we want to bring you this beautiful cup full of whatever you could dream of, but we cannot give it to you now because you're not ready, or you're not fully believing that it's possible for you. And the Eight of Wands as well. The Eight of Wands is talking about a very fast-paced energy of something coming in very quickly. And it's reversed again. So it's like we want to bring it to you like in a second, in a whim, but somehow we cannot reach you. We cannot give it to you right now. There is a delay. There is something blocking the way. And with the Six of Cups over here, we get that it might be something from your past. Maybe your past beliefs, or someone from your past is actually holding you back, or is holding back your beliefs that you can actually have this thing. And the Temperance as well. Like Temperance is a card of balance, of mending, of like if you have 2 cups, you want to have it even, an even give and take. It's about having enough rest and at the same time working enough. It's about doing the work but having fun as well. And because it's reversed, it kind of shows us that maybe you're working so hard that you are not taking the time to have proper rest. And maybe that kind of drains you, doesn't give you the energy to fully invest in your job or in this thing that you want to manifest. It doesn't have to be a job. But it's like something else is draining you. And because you're neglecting one side of the equation, the other part of the equation kind of goes down as well. So there is a real need for you to find a nice balance between different things in your life. And this 6 of Cups might also be your children. It could have to do with children. If you have children, maybe you are spending a lot of time on them, focusing on them, but at the same time you might be neglecting your own self-care with this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can talk about self-care. It can talk about a new relationship. So maybe, I'm not saying that this is you, but it could be that you are investing more in maybe your connection with a new partner instead of the children, or the other way around, that you don't have time for your new partner because you're investing so much in your children. Now, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you or anything like that. I hope you don't take that personal. I can understand that that's always a difficult situation. But we can clearly see that there is a need to recalibrate, to find that balance, because you're not feeling yourself. Your feminine energy, your happy energy, your flowing energy, the energy in which you're best at manifesting, that energy, you're blocking it right now. The Empress was reversed, and we can also see it with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Queen of Pentacles actually talks about having everything you need, being abundant, feeling grounded, feeling secure. So it might be that at this time you're feeling like you cannot provide for yourself, or you're not being provided for. There is maybe a feeling of fear that's surrounding you with your general life. So if you always feel anxious at this time, it might be because you're not investing enough in yourself, that self-care might be lacking. But there is a way to change this all around, and that's the good thing. And I think that's the thing that you have to keep in mind. Like, you can change this by just putting effort into yourself, pouring your own cup, pouring water in your own cup, pouring wine into your own cup, whatever you want to drink, put it in that cup and drink it. And if you're able to turn these things around and find that nice work-life balance, or family to other connections, it might be that this is not about children, but it's about people from your past or a good friend. But I do sense for a lot of people, it might be like people from the past, children, something very innocent as well. But just don't let it take over your own self-care, your own needs, because you really need to invest in yourself at this time. Otherwise, you won't be able to be in your power and be this embodied feminine that you can be. And you don't have to be a woman to be an embodied feminine. The embodied feminine is just all about flow and being able to allow your manifestations to come in. So these Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, that manifestation that's kind of stuck in its track, like it was coming towards you, you feel it, that it's coming or it's close. You can unstuck that energy by just pouring more love into yourself and finding a real balance in your life. Really prioritizing the things that are important to you. And you will intuitively know what these things are or where these adjustments need to be made. We can kind of look in the oracle cards if we can get some hints on where this is going to be or what aspects of your life really need some mending. So let's take a look at the oracle cards now. We have had enough of the tarot. I love oracle cards, so let's see what we got for you guys. The first card we have is macrocosm, and it talks about everything being connected, that your inner world is connected to the outer world, and that once you heal your inner world, your whole world can change. So, like we were saying, when you're able to pour into your own cup and you feel fulfilled, a lot of manifestations will be able to come in and your whole outer world will change with it. It's like that spider web, like everything is linked to each other. And that's something you might want to keep in mind when you're kind of neglecting your own needs in order to help someone else, or to, don't give up your own needs for other people. Unless it's like very necessary and it's a life or death situation, or you just have like children that you need to feed, of course. I mean, those are not the things that you can like slip. But if there are things that you're doing in your life that you can let go of and that would give you more rest, more peace, this might be the time to let those things go. We also have expectation. So there might be a need to change your expectations, to let go of expectations of what you should be doing and what is expected of you. Because by making these changes and prioritizing yourself, the world will adjust, like we said with the microcosm. If you change your internal world, the outer world will change with you. If you let something slip that you could, nothing major, someone else will fill that gap. Like, for example, there is a best friend that wants to hang out with you every single week and you kind of don't have the time, but you feel bad for saying no. If you let that one time a week slip and you make it every 2 weeks, this person will have some extra space to do something else as well. Maybe they will hang out with somebody else, or they will find a new hobby. It's an opportunity for them as well. So it's like a cascade of actions, and you're actually helping them by prioritizing yourself as well. So don't feel bad for needing to make some adjustments, and let go of what you think you need to do and focus on what you feel is best for you. Very clear message today, by the way. Let's see what else we have. We have trust, and let me put it a little bit closer so you guys can read it with me. How can you stay true to your values and who you are as a person? How can you strengthen your confidence in your own ability to make decisions that are aligned with your heart? How can you build trust in yourself and in others? What are the facts? So that's important. It's going very well with this reading about who are you as a person and what do you need? How can you make yourself feel more confident? And what decisions are aligned with your heart instead of those expectations that others might be putting on you, or the expectations that you're actually putting onto yourself. So it's time to let go of what you think you need to do and start trusting that your inner voice knows best. Start trusting yourself and start trusting your own soul. Let's see what else we have. We have balance. Ooh, that goes well with the Temperance card as well. To stabilize, to return to the now, to find equilibrium and harmony. Yeah, it's time for you to find more harmony in your life. It's time to make some adjustments so the balance can be restored, that you can feel more energetic, more joy, more playful, just have a better time on this world than you're having right now. And I think that there are not a lot of things that you need to do. I think that it's just a matter of making some small changes. And these small changes can have a huge effect on your overall life at this time. Let's see what else we have. We have let your edges be liquid. So again, that water element that we're seeing here, maybe getting more in touch with your emotions, even asking yourself like, what do I need right now? And just be quiet for a while until the message comes through. You don't have to overthink it. And also, what I'm seeing here is that by overworking or being overburdened, you might have created some rough edges. So you might be a little bit agitatable. I'm not sure what the word is, but like more agitated, or you're not fully able to enjoy the time that you're having with your kids or with friends and family. You just feel on edge all the time, anxious all the time. We talked about that already. And by putting that care towards yourself, putting that, what's it called, that loop to your own heart, and just looking at yourself like, what do I want? What do I need? And how can I give myself that? It'll help you soften up again and fully embrace all the good things that are actually already present in your life, and also to be able to welcome this new thing that's about to enter your life and that really wants to come towards you. But you have to be open to it. You have to become more fluid and able to let these things in. As you can see, it's like you're absorbing these little droplets or these little pockets of air, and you can only absorb them if your edges are soft enough. If they're too cut straight, too closed off, it's not able to merge with you. And let's see this one. This is not the last one. We have one more to go. Let's see. We have a whirl. And this is one of my new decks, so I'm gonna grab out the booklet to see what this message is. We can already see this face that's being changed. So maybe this has to do with even changing the way that you look. Maybe there is something that you want to change about the way that you look, and Spirit is also saying right now might be a great time to do that. Have the courage to make that change. But the message in the book was quite specific, and I wanted to have it here. So let's see what it says. We're going straight to the divinatory meaning, and it says, you can find new means of personal and nonconformist expression. Propose original solutions in dealing with relationships, business, and every aspect of life. Trust in your originality and never forget that you should not impulsively give in to an anxious need to act. Hesitation can be fruitful if accompanied by thought. So one of the biggest messages that came up for me in this meaning is that if you're hesitating, you don't have to act right now. You can pause. You can just wait a minute and think about it before acting. You can really think it through. Just take all the time you need to take action on something. Don't feel pressured to do something in the moment if you're unsure. I think that's the most important message in this card. So now, to end off the oracle part of the reading, I have some Beyond Lemuria oracle cards. They have a picture, and on the back they have a message. So let's see what the message is for you. So Spirit, what message do you have for pile number 2? Is there anything specific that you want to tell pile 2 right now? And again, we can see a little bit of a stagnant energy with the cards. They don't really want to come out. I had the same thing with the oracle card, that it took quite a while to come through. So trust that your manifestations are coming, although it might take a while. Just keep believing in it and just keep trusting that it's about to come. And in the meantime, just try to stay as balanced as possible and take the best care of yourself. I felt like this one wanted to come out, so we're taking it. So we have this beautiful card with some DNA and a beautiful mermaid. Again, more watery energy, and A lot of DNA. So what is it about? I just saw 22 on the monitor, by the way. Might be significant. So we have evolution. Consider what evolution means to you. Is your evolution about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself? Look for ways to flourish in the face of challenge. Break a problem down to its elements. Be creative and consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process. But the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. So clearly, you are going through somewhat of a hard time. For some, it might be a little bit harder than for others, but at the same time, you're being asked to be creative, and you're being asked to see the fun parts about it and let go of the anxious feelings that are arising. And let this experience be a teacher for what you can handle and how capable you are with dealings in situations like this, because you are actually doing pretty well. You might not be feeling like you're doing amazing, but you definitely are. I think that Spirit has a lot of love for you, and they're really encouraging you to just keep on going. Like we said, they really want you to have this manifestation, but you have to go through this learning period before you can actually receive that manifestation. So this was the card, and we're going to put it right here. Now we're going to end the reading off with some channeled messages. These can come from anybody in your life. They could be from your guides. They could be from an ancestor. They can be from a good friend. Maybe your life partner. Could be anybody. So take them as they resonate. You will probably know who it's from, and you will know it better than I, because every case is different and there are a lot of people watching. Okay, so we're going to take these two first. We have I do love you. So you might be feeling like someone doesn't love you, but they really do, and they want to make that known. We also have I want to come back. So these messages might be from the same person, but they don't have to be. Take them as they resonate. I do think it's pretty cute that it's next to the otter with the Ace of Cups. It's like they want to show you their love. They want to maybe even offer their love one more time. Maybe they are coming to you soon, trying to convince you to get back together, if that's what you'd like, or if this is even about a relationship. Take them as they resonate. You will know. Let's see what else we get. Spirit, are there any other messages that pile 2 needs to hear right now? Okay. So we have, you look so happy without me. So you might have decided to let someone go. Maybe you've left somebody. It might be that you just are not as much in contact with someone as you were before. Let's see what else we get. And by the way, if some of these messages don't resonate, they might not be for you. We also have, will we ever get back together? So yeah, this is definitely about a relationship. If you want to see more about your connection, I also have like specific love readings. This was not meant to be a love reading after all. So if you want something more specific about these messages, you might want to check out one of the other videos. Let's see, I want one more message to end off this reading. So let's see what we get. Spirit, can we get one more message for pile number 2, please? One more message. Or was this all they needed to hear right now? There we go. So if there was any question in your mind at this time, it might not have been, but the answer is yes. And I think also about this manifestation, is it still coming? Yes, it is. There is a big confirmation here. And whatever the question was, it's a positive yes. I can really feel the positive energy coming out of it. So that brings me to the end of the reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. And if you'd like to see more readings, I do have some listed down below. I want to thank you so much for watching. You can always give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. If you chose the Pyrite and the This Might Hurt Tarot, this is going to be your reading on what you need to hear right now. And we're starting out right off the bat with the tarot. Then we're getting into some oracle cards and ending the reading off with some channeled messages. So let's take a look at what you need to hear right now. So Spirit, can you please tell us what pile number 3 needs to hear right now? By the way, I just received this deck. I have already told you guys before, and I am so much in love with it. I love the imagery. So let's see what we have. So this was the first card that showed up. We have the 10 of Cups. It did come out reversed, so that's how we're gonna put it. Then we had the 9 of Cups. There we go. Little old man doing what he loves. And it just started to rain a little bit and the window's open, so I hope it's not gonna be too loud. And then we had the 10 of Pentacles, wow, and the Page of Cups. So already we're seeing a very lovely energy popping up for you guys, so I think that we have quite the positive message for you guys. By the way, my dogs are just starting to have some fun and play around. I hope they're not going to be too noisy, but for now we're just going to keep on going and see if I need to stop or not, but I hope you won't. We have space for 2 more cards, so let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this message for pile number 3? What else? By the way, your cards are coming out quite quick. With the oracle cards, I noticed the same thing, so it does feel like you are somewhat in an energy of flow. Let's see what else we have. And just as I said that, the cards are not wanting to work with us. That's funny. Let's see. Can we get 2 more cards, please? So we have the Emperor. 1 more. There we go, it's flipped. And we have the Moon. And this deck has some nudity, so that's why I chose to put it in the end of this reading as the last pile, because I hope I'm not gonna be taken down. But as you can see, it's not as much nudity as expected, so it's all right. We can handle, right? And the bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a very, very lovely energy. I think you guys are gonna love this reading. And I think you know that good things are coming, right? You can feel it. So let's start with the bottom of the deck energy, because that's the main energy that you're in. And it looks like you are leading with your passion. And by leading with your passion, you are actually really going forward in life. Like taking big steps forward in life. You're doing well. Everything's going quite smoothly. That's the energy that we're seeing. That's your main energy. So that's beautiful. Now, we do have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you're not fully at the end of a cycle. But we do have the 9 of Cups upright. So it does show me that you're working on making your dreams come true. The 9 of Cups talks about a wish being granted. So although you're not fully there yet, you're almost there. You're at the brim, like, your cup is almost overflowing. So you're living a great life, as we can see with the Ten of Pentacles also. Like, your abundance is improving. Maybe you are receiving more and more financially. Maybe you had a promotion or something like that, or there will be a promotion coming up for you soon, or maybe a different way of gaining more material wealth is available to you at this time. But at the same time, emotionally, you're not yet fully fulfilled, but you're working on that. So that's going to be improving pretty soon as well. And the way that that's going to happen is by you tapping into your dreams, your wildest dreams, with the Page of Cups and working towards it. We have the Emperor, and the Emperor talks about hard work, dedication, putting all that effort in, being stubborn about it with this, it's called a ram, right? Like, being stubborn about your goals and dreams, and really taking matters into your own hands and going for it. And that's the energy that you're in with this Knight of Wands. So that's beautiful. So what we're seeing here is that you are doing very, very well. And if you're not feeling like you're doing very well, you will be feeling like this pretty soon. With the Moon at the end of your spread, it might be that there are still things that you don't see at this time. The Moon talks about things being concealed. You might want to do some spell work or some manifesting for yourself. That might really help out as well. I just saw 555 on my monitor. So a big confirmation that big change is about to happen for you. You're really, really moving forward at this time. Great things are coming. I think that you are very capable of manifesting your dreams, and you might not fully see how that's going to happen for you with the Moon, but by putting in that dedicated action, by following your passion and really going for it, believing in yourself, believing in your dream, you will manifest this beautiful Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, as well as this material fulfillment that's already coming in for you right now. And we have the pyrite crystal, and it also talks about putting in the work and having the energy to put in the work. So we can see all around your reading that you're doing very well. You're doing what you need to do. And I think that the biggest message here is that you just have to keep on going and trust that you will get there, and you're actually going ahead full speed with the Knight of Wands. So that's about what I can see in your cards, your tarot cards. It's time to get into some oracle cards. Maybe some other messages might pop up later, but I think it's pretty straightforward with you guys. You're doing amazing, and you're moving ahead like very fast. You're really leveling up at this time, and it's really the time to enjoy your life, to take full advantage of all the blessings that are already here and also coming in. We have material blessings already being here or about to come in, and you're also working towards this emotional fulfillment as well. So there might be a passion project that you are trying to manifest into a real career, and it looks like it's gonna work out. It might be that you decided to focus on your family life and you decided to work a little bit less, and you can really see your family adjusting really well, being overall just more happy, and somehow the finances are improving as well. Maybe because you don't have to put your children into daycare, for example, and that saves you some money too. Or maybe you are receiving money in a different way, or maybe you're getting resources in a different way. Like people maybe have their own vegetable patch, like their garden patch, and they are handing you some vegetables, or someone else is lending you something that you always wanted. But overall, there is a very positive energy in this reading, and I hope you guys can feel that too. And I hope that you guys are not very nervous, or I feel like you're not really nervous. It's more that you are in a daydreaming state. Like, is this really happening? Is this all too good to be true? No, it's not. You're actually
getting what you want and you're actually going for it, and it's going to be even better than expected, and there are still things to come with the moon being here.
Now let's take a look at your other cards, your oracle cards. So the first one we have is a vibration. Your vibration is clearly rising. I think that you're very capable at this time of staying in this high vibration, in a high vibrational mindset. And this mindset is really helping you out with manifesting your dreams, bringing in what you need. You're very in tune with the divine right now and just co-creating with the divine instead of working against it. We also have worthy. So you might feel like you're not worthy of all these blessings that are coming into your life, but know that you are so incredibly worthy of the best things. A mantra you might want to use is I am entitled to everything, and really feel this. It will help you bring in these manifestations even quicker. I just saw 1010 on the monitor, so a new start is really coming. You are at the end of a cycle. The 10 is usually the indication of an end of a cycle. So let's see what else we have. We have conquer. Let me put it a little bit closer to the camera so you can read with me. To slay, to battle, to defeat, and to overcome. So I feel like you have already conquered your biggest battles. From now on, everything will be a lot easier. You're just going with the flow. Your manifestations are coming in as long as you keep on doing what you love, keep on following your heart, staying true to who you are and who you want to become. Okay, so yeah, my dogs are playing in the background. I think that you also have more time for play at this time, or you're making more time for play and fun and things you enjoy. Maybe that's why my dogs are starting to act out right now. We also have goals, productivity, and habit. So you might have created some new habits that made you more productive, and you're more capable of reaching your goals with a little less effort. It feels like you don't have to put in as much effort as you used to for things to get going, for things to manifest. So like I said, there is a really cool energy for you guys. It's like the Magician card, like I'm sorry for the dogs. Like you're fully capable of manifesting things, and everything is at your fingertips at this time because you're finally starting to believe that you are worthy of these good things, and that really helps you attract them into your life. The ladybug to me also indicates a lot of luck. So sometimes you might feel like it's just good luck happening to you, but it's not. It's really just you putting in the work, sticking to what you believe in, staying true to yourself. And you're doing yourself an injustice by just calling it good luck. You put in the work. You deserve all these good things coming to you. Then we have Cosmic Fuckery. It's a very cool card. So this is one of my new decks as well, and I wanted to read the book for it. So let's take a look. And again, my dogs are really acting out at this time. So let's see what it says. Cosmic Fuckery. The improbable majesty of our very existence, spinning on a space rock orbiting a giant ball of flames, is in and of itself a form of cosmic fuckery. The stars are our ancestors, speaking the collective language of the invisible. For millennia, humans have looked up and studied the heavens. The methods in the madness mirror are our own, as we are their children. To those who have found meaning in the cosmos, they too have found meaning in you. If you find yourself screaming into the void, make sure to listen for the response. Most of the time, you will find them laughing. The wise will join them. So yeah, you're learning to not take life too seriously. And you're actually learning to communicate with spirit and to co-create with spirit. So instead of feeling like you have to force everything to happen, you're starting to trust the divine.
you're starting to ask for things. As we said, you finally realize, or you might start to realize, that you are actually worthy of good things. And by you realizing that, you're able to ask for things. And once you do that, or once you've done that, because I feel like you've already learned this, these things are coming in. And you're like, wow, I was worried all this time about certain things, and I just asked for a solution, and it's just brought to me. So you're learning to just have more fun, let go of the reins more, and just ask for whatever you want. And you can actually see these things manifesting into your world. So you are really becoming a master of this world, of your own reality, and creating the life that you want. Beautiful. The last card that I have already put out is our Aridity. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And I wanted to go to the booklet for this one as well, just because these are new decks and I haven't used them that much, and I don't want to misinterpret them. By the way, I'm not a native English speaker, so if I make some mistakes, please don't come for me in the comments. So we have Aridity, and it says, don't imprison what you hold most secret and dear. Imagine an ancient artist painting on the ceiling. Before finishing it, in the center he creates his most beautiful drawing. Then he covers it, so only God can see it. What do you think? Are you sure you don't want to show the rest of the world what you have to offer? And also the number 31 might be significant. So what this shows us is that you might still be hiding the most close part that you have, the most sensitive part that's within you. And Spirit is asking you to show that part of yourself to the world as well, like fully open up to the people you feel safe with. It's important that you show all of your aspects because they are all beautiful. And people want to see your true authentic self. That passion of yours, it deserves to be seen. This project of yours that you might be investing in a lot, it deserves to be shown to the world. So whatever you hold really dear at this time, and you might be afraid to show it to the world, this thing, once you show it, everything will open up for you. It'll create maybe a job opportunity. It'll create more stability in your home life. It'll also give you more emotional fulfillment. But there is a need for you to really express what's in your deepest of hearts. Wow, beautiful. So now I have one more oracle card, and then we're getting into some channeled messages. So let's take a look at these cards. These are the Lemuria cards. They have an image on the front and they have a message at the back. So let's see what it has for you guys. So Spirit, what message does pile number 3 need to hear right now? There we go. So a lot flipped, but I'm just gonna take the bottom one. There we go. We have this beautiful card, and it's actually the same one as pile number 1 got. So you might have felt drawn to pile number 1 as well, and if so, you might want to check it out. Let's take a look at the card. We have Internal Explorer. When we stop looking outside ourselves and surrender to a soft inner focus, we have access to unlimited information and resources. When we stop thinking with the glass ceiling of our intellect, we have access to multidimensional wisdom from the collective consciousness. Everything is there, within you, waiting for expression. You are invited to explore the state of flow. You are an infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. You have the permission you felt you needed. Go within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting for you. Yeah. So these beautiful gifts that you're hiding away, those are the ones that you need to explore and that you might want to show to the world. And don't take life too seriously as well with the cosmic fuckery.
Like, have some fun and just know that everybody has their own little quirks. Everybody is unique in them as themselves, but at the same time, they go through the same kind of themes, or they have some different themes, but there are always some links. So if you have an aspect of yourself that you're kind of hiding away, it might just be the aspect of you that helps you feel more connected to the people around you. And it might be really worth it to show that part of yourself to other people. It might really help yourself, and it might really help you help them out as well. Now, I'm sorry for all the dog noises in the background. I hope they were not too annoying, but they're really having a good time, and I really didn't want to just have them shut up or anything like that, because I do think it's very cute when they have some fun, and they deserve to have some fun as well, especially if they're not hurting anybody. So I hope that this reading... wait. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to do the channeled messages. So let's do them right now. Let's get into some channeled messages. I might have to pause for a minute because the dogs are getting a little bit too loud. Or that's the moment that they decide to stop. That's something funny as well. Like I said, every time something goes quick, then it doesn't. Then I say the dogs are very loud, then they get silent. That's that cosmic fuckery sometimes. And I feel like you know that. It's like that cosmic irony that you say something and something just completely shifts as you say that. That might be happening to you a lot, and that might be some kind of synchronicity for you. But let's get into the channeled messages. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be like this. So let's see, what do you need to hear? These might be from a friend. They might be from your person. They might be from the universe, your higher self. Just keep someone in mind that you want to hear a message from. Okay, well, we're gonna take these two first. So let's see what we have. We have nothing can keep us apart. Gonna put it here. We also have I'm here. So take them as they resonate, and if they don't, just let them fly. They don't really have to resonate, or not, at least not all of them. Again, this is a group reading, so there are more people checking in. Sometimes one message might just not be for you. By the way, because of the dogs and all the noises, I do feel a little bit distracted, so you might be feeling distracted at this time as well. But go with it. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Just keep your focus on your goal and don't let these things distract you. They might have you wander off your path a little bit, but they will never throw you off completely. Don't worry about the little side roads that you are taking at this time. We also have I am insecure. So this might be your energy. It might be the energy of someone that you know that might be influencing you a little bit at this time. Take it as it resonates. I want two more. So Spirit, can we get two more channeled messages for pile 3, please? You might feel insecure about this passion project and stepping forward with it. But as you can see in this reading, clearly if you decide to do it, you move forward with your passion. Great things are going to unfold, although you might not realize that at this time. So again, I do feel like Spirit wants to comfort you, wants to encourage you to take that step if you haven't already, and just trust that as long as you keep your goal in mind, you are unstoppable. Let's see what else we get. And again, the energy, it was so quick and now it's starting to slow down again. So it might be that you really moved forward in the beginning, and now that this fear is coming back to you, you feel a little bit more stagnant. That's totally fine. You will pick up the pace later once you've gained more clarity, or your confidence level is going to be boosted once more, because it will come back. Oh dear.
That was a lot of cards. Are we gonna take all of them? I guess we are. So let's see what your last messages are. So the first one is, it was meant to happen this way. Oh, wow. Did not see that one coming. It was meant to happen this way. You were meant to be slowed down a little bit, or you were meant to doubt yourself for a while. It was a lesson to teach you that you will get back on track. If it's meant for you, it will find you. You won't lose it. We also have, I miss your pets. So someone in your life or someone that has passed away misses your pets, if you have some. Of course, not everybody has pets. We also have, the person I'm with now is part of my healing journey. So this might be about you. It might be about someone that you care about very deeply that you don't have contact with. Take that as it resonates once again. And the last one we have is, I don't want to start another fight. Let me readjust. There we go. I don't want to start another fight. So maybe they are deciding to keep some distance out of fear of getting into an argument with you. They'd rather have some distance instead of battling it out. Because I do see you being quite a headstrong and a passionate person. And maybe this person is the same way, and that might butt head every now and then. So that was the last message for you. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching. If it resonated, I would love to know that, to hear about it in the comments. I'd love to get a thumbs up. And if you want, of course, you can always subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.